The rock cycle. Igneous rocks. Igneous rocks are formed by the cooling of magma or lava. There are two types of igneous rocks. Intrusive are formed by cooling of the magma inside the volcano. They have larger and more visible crystals because they have a longer period of time to freeze into crystals. An example is granite. It has visible crystals. Extrusive rocks are formed by the cooling of lava on the surface. They don't have visible crystals because the rock doesn't have much time to cool. Examples are obsidian because of its glassy surface, and pumice, which has visible bubbles and or holes. Sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks are formed by particles of seashells, pebbles, sand, dead animals, creating sediment. When sediment is formed, it gets squished together and forms layers. Examples are conglomerate. It has layers of sand and pebbles. Fossil limestone contains fossils. Breccia has layers of sand and pebbles and is the color of clay. Metamorphic rocks. Metamorphic rocks are formed by an already existing sedimentary or igneous rock being exposed to intense heat and pressure. There are two different types of metamorphic rocks. Foliated metamorphic rocks are formed by minerals in a pre-existing rock that are squeezed flat or elongated, making banded layers or ribbon-like layers. Examples are schist. Schist has ribbon-like layers. Another is gneiss. Gneiss has banded layers. Non-foliated metamorphic rocks are formed from already existing rocks by pressure and or heat that don't create layers. An example is marble. Marble does not have any layers. This video is brought to you by the words pressure and heat. The process of applying pressure to the rock under the surface of the earth and applying heat to the rock under the surface. And erosion, the process of the surface wearing down from water, glaciers, and wind. And chemical weathering, the process of changing the rock's chemical makeup. And mechanical weathering, the process of changing the rock's appearance and not the chemical makeup. And deposition, the process of being deposited somewhere different than where it was originally. And compaction, the process of squishing sediment together, forming layers. And cementation, the process of hardening and welding of clastic sediments, pre-existing sedimentary rock fragments, by creating a cement when the moisture is dried out in the open spaces. And finally, melting, the process of applying heat to a rock and melting it, creating magma. I hope you enjoyed my video about the rock cycle.